In the capybara field, it's nap time. There's no one more tired than Lockley. She's been working flat out since her 4 babies were born 3 weeks ago.
Life might be a little bit hectic for a capybara mother. They're kept on their toes, really, because they've got lots of little ones running about all over the place. A fairly good comparison, I suppose, would be like a childminder. Capybara babies aren't tiny little helpless things when they're first born. They're quite well developed, so mum does have to keep an eye out because they can run, they can jump in the water pretty much the day they're born.
Although they can eat grass from a week old, Lockley's pups still need milk from her throughout the day. Thankfully, in the capybara world, sharing is caring. Lockley's mum, Lily, has also had pups, so is able to help out with the feeding.
It's nice that Lockley's got Lily on hand to help out. You can sort of associate with your families, really, apart from obviously getting your gran to breastfeed your offspring. That's probably a bit wrong, to be honest.
Today, the keepers need to give all the pups a health check. To do this, first they'll have to separate the youngsters from their mums.
There is going to be some vocalisation, for sure. They're going to be shouting to mum, "Where are you? What's up?" That's why we try and do it as stress-free as possible.
The pups are weighed, microchipped and sexed. Then they're returned to their family. Grandma Lily welcomes the pups back. But Lockley has detached herself from the group. Her behaviour is causing concern.
It's just in the ditch down here. No, she's not right at all. A lot of swaying, a lot of staggering, and then she got here and just went up the slope there, and she seemed to just want to go right.
Staff are worried there's something seriously wrong. Over at the capybaras, the young pups appear apprehensive. Their mum, Lockley, has been taken ill. The keepers have moved her indoors so Ian the vet can assess her condition.
Dave, you measure the respirator, if that's all right. Even though Lockley is obviously quite sick, she is essentially a 50-kilo guinea pig with teeth, so we had to anaesthetise her in order to move her from where she was.
We can't ask them, where is it hurting? What's the problem? How do you feel? What is the pain, 1 to 10?
Keep her on oxygen, yeah, please.
Ian's trying to stabilise Lockley by giving her oxygen and fluids.
I'm concerned that it might be some kind of overwhelming bacterial infection. It could be something central, so something within the brain, but until we get some test results back, it's quite difficult to know.
In Mum's absence, the pups are keeping close to their granny, Lily.
If something scary is happening, they want to huddle up. When you see an animal that is looking kind of weak or vulnerable, it does cause a little bit of panic in the rest of the group because it can attract predators.
When one of your animals is ill, I find it's really difficult. It does put the worst into you, really. You know, you just don't know what's going to happen.
It's been a long night without Mum for the capybara pups. Lockley isn't with them.
Unfortunately, she slowly deteriorated and then passed away.
Lockley died of a major bacterial infection.
When an animal does give birth and starts to produce milk, it puts a lot of strain on the body. The immune system is put under pressure. The animal is often more susceptible to infections.
It's sad to think that maybe she was feeling poorly with the babies and was, you know, struggling. Maybe it was draining her a little, trying to look after them while she wasn't feeling well.
Without their mum, the pups will have to rely on Granny Lily and Dad Jeff to look after them.